Welcome back now for this week's edition of Monday with the Town Manager. This week we've got Chris James in with us, first time in a while.
Yes, it has. I think the first time in 2015. Glad to be back on for you.
Absolutely. So the Phosphorus Project continues moving forward. That's the big project that you guys have been dealing with.
We're about a year into a 3-year process with the Phosphorus Project. Right now, the Town Council is in the process of deciding where the land option is going to be for the drying beds to be located. That is the next step in the process. Once that is decided, actually at a special council meeting the 30th of this month, once we know where the process is going to go forward in terms of where the beds are at, the engineering firm can come in, begin an actual surveying work, soil testing, a lot of the other peripheral things that have to be done on site so they can then begin the process of working up their documentation. A construction permit has to be filed to the Indiana Department of Environmental Management by August 1st. And we've got a lot of things that have to be accomplished almost in a simultaneous manner between now and then. Again, determining the site availability and its feasibility as the location. The financing has to go forward as well. The engineering firm will take care of a lot of that work for us to make sure that we're okay financing it and the land is suitable for where we want to put the drying bed. Get that ball rolling. Then August 1st comes, we kind of turn it back over to the state, let them determine whether our plan is a good one or not, and they'll take their time to figure that out, and then we can start with the next part of the process, which would be the actual bids for the physical construction thereof. So that's the next phase down the line, but we still have to get through these hoops between now and August 1st to get to that point.
Certainly a very busy time for you guys then.
It's very busy, and it also, because we're getting into the springtime, the wastewater plant is getting busier again. We'll have our spring sludge disbursement again. We've got an area farmer who takes our wet product right now, and we'll be starting that process in the coming weeks to empty down a couple of our holding tanks so we can take care of the summer process as well, get that on the fields. Again, that Mother Nature has a big say in it, how the weather is, and then also to make sure that we're able to get in based on the farmer's schedule so that he can take care of getting his crop cycle set up, get the product on and worked into the property as well. So those are some of the things coming up in the very near future for us.
You mentioned summer, it's just now spring, but obviously this summer Ferdinand's celebrating its big 175th birthday, and we got some concerts coming up for that.
Yes, we do. We've been trying to tie in about once a month an event that kind of builds the excitement for the 175th, and we had Ferdinand Day at the museum in February, which was a tremendous success. Next up, the final weekend, Saturday and Sunday of March, we have the Dudenhofen Germany Choir coming in. I believe it's the first time they've actually performed outside of Germany in the United States, and we are very blessed to have them coming in. The choir members are going to be staying with partner families in town for that weekend period of time. They'll be performing a series of events at the Monastery Immaculate Conception and also at St. Ferdinand Catholic Church. So you can check the Ferdinand News and other media outlets for the more specific schedule details, but we're very happy to have them coming in. This could be, I guess, what you call the start of our Sister Cities process. We're not official yet, but it's something that is on the drawing board, and we'd like for this to be a very nice kickoff to that process going forward.
So what's the reception been like?
So far, so good. We've got, I forget how many members are coming in, but the families are partnering up, kind of like how the Bombers used to do in the old days. The players would stay with a host family, not for the whole summer, but just for that week and into the weekend. Already we've been posting some things on our town Facebook page saying, look forward to this, and we've gotten comments back from choir members over in Germany saying, we're looking forward to coming to Ferdinand, seeing the town, and performing for, in some respects, probably family members in a sense. If you take the family name and stretch it from Germany to Ferdinand, probably some commonality in terms of the bloodlines going through. So we're looking very forward to that as well.
And as we wrap up this evening, we're coming up on the Dubois County Leadership Academy. You guys are going to be taking actually you are taking applications right now.
We are taking applications, and we still kind of put the call out for more folks to get the word out. This is a very good program. It allows companies and other organizations to sort of develop internally their next set of leaders, middle management, upper management, see who they think has the ability to take that next step. And it's a six course process. The first class is on Friday, April 10th. Will culminate with our capstone project / graduation ceremony. I believe it's the first Friday of August over at the WJTS-CD building. And we have a Tanya Brothers Bridge coming in again this year. She'll be our facilitator for the first program, and she will also dictate who the teams are, and then everybody can split apart on their own. And then also with the various class sessions, we do 2 segments in Ferdinand, Jasper, and Huntingburg, kind of rotate it to different buildings and the different processes in terms of entrepreneurship, business principles, media, communications, civic leadership, just finding out how the county functions on various levels. And again, it allows these individuals to work on their project together. And that's something you can put on their resume, because we've had one of the mayors of the county went through the process. We've got a lot of folks that went through it that are big with the Community Foundation and other organizations. And we're going to also try to bring some of those individuals in and bring in sort of a new board of directors, or freshen up the membership and add folks who actually have been through the process, put them on the board. They have ideas. How can it work better? What can we focus on in future academies? So we're exciting time. We're kind of blending, sort of phasing the new and the old together and driving it forward. It's going to continue on down the line, but we're looking forward to that. Folks can contact me 367-2282 or email cjames@ferdinandindiana.org. I can get an application out. If you have any other questions, those are the same places to reach me to ask, and I'll answer as best I can.
Of course, we've seen several of the projects do well over the years. The dog park in Jasper is one of them, the call boxes and so forth.
There's some very good ideas, and in some ways it's getting tougher for the groups to come up with ideas, because a lot of the more obvious ones were taken care of earlier on by other classes. So now a lot more thought has to go into, okay, what can we do to benefit the county? And it's not something that has to go just in Jasper, just in Ferdinand or Huntingburg. It could be a county-wide benefit, but they have to put a lot more brain power into it to figure out, okay, what kind of project can we come up with? Not a huge peace to the world kind of project, but something you can put together in Dubois County and drive forward. We've seen a lot of good ideas, and I'm encouraged to see what this year's group's going to come up with.
Absolutely. Chris, we thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you, Bradford. Appreciate it.
That's been our Monday with the Town Manager. We'll be back after this.